So to
Okay.
start off, state your full name, your job title, and just a little bit about yourself.
Marty Kuhlman. I'm a history professor here, and I've been here since 1994. So what's that, about 29 years almost? Yeah. So that's a long time. So.
How did you discover that passion for teaching?
Well, I think the passion first came with love of history or whatever, and then with that comes a passion for teaching, and just trying to hopefully give that to students that hopefully wanna use that and see that and can they learn from that and learn how to learn and learn the ideas of what their country is based on, and what we have to do, what changes need to be made, and things like that, I think.
Outside of the classroom, outside of teaching, what's your biggest passion?
Well, outside of the classroom, I think a lot of probably the one thing I've been lucky enough to do since really I think 1998. I've had a show on KWTS. We had a show with Dr. Brazington. He was with me for about 8 years or so, and then I've been doing it, on my own. And Randy Ray, others have been just so cooperative, and Dan Glenn, and I let they let me I don't know, whatever, be on the air. And even though we have that, we have I think KWTS has the 90s format, and then but they let me come in with the classic rock, like 60s, 70s.
Just ask what kind of music you played.
So about and every Friday night at 7 I do that, and that's I really enjoy that, looking forward to that and things like that. I've and we had, of course, the 50th anniversary of KWTS this year, so we did that, and that's that's my outside the life. I think the biggest thing obviously is wanting to do that, wanting to be on the air, and wanting I like playing that music, and I love to share it with people, and not a lot of people listen, but those who do, I think are better people for it. And as long as you're doing what you want to do, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who reads your paper. It's if I feel I've done a good job, then I do it.
Exactly.
And so, I guess.
So you play more classic rock?
Yeah, classic rock.
Who are some of your favorite classic rock?
Beatles. We have, Creed's Clearwater Revival, Mamas and the Papas. A lot of good soul music. Fifth Dimension. Glass Night and the Pips. I love them. They're very obviously during that time. So a lot of really good stuff. As I said, Dan Glenn helps me out a lot. He'll put up with me, and he'll burn me a CD if I beg him to do it. And so he's nice enough to do that. And, so I've got, he likes, he call in every once in a while, Supertramp. He wanted to hear some of that. So, some other stuff. So, yeah, and Queen, whatever, a lot of that, a lot of things that I think will and that's just 2 hours and a little extra that I stay on Friday night. I'm lucky to be able to do that, and that's I guess, my breakaway from everything else. I can forget about, tests or forget about students or forget about grading, at least for that 3 hours, and I can become my alter ego, and I can be Dr. Groovy, as they call it, and have all the other stuff. It's just like, for example, I have one segment I call the way back machine, and I go 50 years back, and so I'm going to look up what's the top 40 at that time, and and I go back there and pretend like I'm in 1973 or whatever, and so do that with these, and just all of that, and having a few listeners. I have a friend from high school that lives in New York who listens every week, just about. So it is awesome. It's fun, and have other listeners, someone from San Antonio and all that. So it's fun.
Well, that's about all the questions I have for you today. Do you have any closing messages for the viewers who are watching this on the Prairie?
Well, just keep on rocking, and I'll do less talking then.